Hi guys, we're at Shoreditch Brick Lane. My name is Host, and we're trying to get some interviews on the street, giving people a voice, finding out what they like about Adele, toast, and other stuff. You know toast, yeah?
Okay.
You like toast?
Toast, only breakfast in the morning, yeah.
What do you have on toast?
Omelette.
What?
Omelette.
Omelette on toast?
Every morning, Monday to Saturday. Sunday, yeah.
Nutella, butter.
In the morning I have avocado, hummus, vegan salami, sometimes cucumber, and then I mix it with like olives and tomatoes. Like it's a full-on sandwich though. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Eat toast?
I'm Italian, so I prefer like maybe sandwich
If
with
it's
a nice
with the
bread.
white bread, I don't think so. If it's like chia butter or something.
What do you have for breakfast in the morning?
Oatmeal, like porridge, and yeah.
Butter.
Anything else?
Marmite?
Is that your favourite?
Yeah.
Marmite.
Yeah.
What about Vegemite?
That's Australian, if I've got it.
Okay.
Toast with peanut butter and cucumbers, tomatoes and lettuce.
Nutella.
Nutella?
Yeah, a bit of Nutella.
Anything else?
No, just Nutella on Nutella, I don't mind.
What do you have for breakfast this morning?
I haven't.
You haven't had breakfast? Why have you not had breakfast?
You haven't had a Peroni.
Boiled eggs in a bun with some mayo.
Sounds delicious.
A banana and porridge, actually. A Red Bull.
So I was wondering, have you heard of Carl Rittenhouse by any chance?
No. Cara House, no.
Carl Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse, no. God, is this like bad that
It's
I
a
don't...
case in America where he basically killed 2 people, 3 people, and he got acquitted, so he didn't get any charges for it.
Wait, Wait, how did he kill them?
He shot them with a gun.
Oh, that's bad.
So we just...
It's fucking shocking. That's what I think. Shocking. Why was he even out with a fucking gun in the first place at 17 years old? That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's also like one of the reasons why I always said, like, as a kid, I wanted to kind of move to America, LA, New York, and all that. But like with the whole kind of gun control and like who's there on the power and all that, obviously I'm against it, and I don't think it should be the way it is.
Boris Johnson, he can suck my balls. That's what Boris Johnson can do.
Yeah, I think I think he should have chosen his word better. I don't know why he doesn't have people, writing the speeches for him, or why he doesn't practice it before he comes on. But I don't know what had happened, I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows.
He's sexy. I was about to say that. I was actually going to say that. He's a 10-10.
He's my baby dad, do you know what I mean?
You guys know about Black Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit.
So are you going to participate in Black Friday? Or?
No, I hate Black Fridays.
You hate it? Why?
I hate like shopping, and I shop only like necessary when I need something. And like for example, like clothes, like vintage stores. That's why we're on a brick lane,
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of Black Friday? Are you participating? What do you think of consumer culture?
I mean, fast fashion, I do not support it. I don't know when was the last time I actually been to Zara or like whatever is popular right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna be like I do work in fashion, so I do get quite a lot in vintage as well. So I do get quite a lot of stuff cheaper or for free. So on my side, I don't think I'm gonna participate. And like,
I'm not going to participate in Black Friday.
I think I'm busy that day as well. So I already checked it. Like I would, but fast fashion, I'm not sure.
And we would like to improve that part of our life, especially when I hear my kids say how Black Friday awesome it is.
But you can get everything.
You go Black Friday shopping.
No.
Last year, 2 years ago.
No, last year wasn't a thing.
2 years
We're not
ago.
going to argue on here. So anyway.
Is there anything in particular that you want to get from Black Friday? Like why is it awesome?
No, we're gonna be like moving back.
Shoes. What kind of shoes?
Any shoes.
Any shoes.
Hats.
Hats
And shoes.
I like your
Oh yeah, the Russian,
It's good luck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty bad with buying online as well. So like I'm not really in it, and I feel like I kind of prefer to see it, to touch it, to try it. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, it's just easy, especially in these big towns. Like I feel like it's so much easier to just go online and do it. But yeah, I don't even know if it's like bad or good or yeah, my opinion on that, like do what you feel like it's the best for you, but kind of think about like, yeah, other people and the planet and all of that. I think we should think more about that.
Have you ever considered a lobster as an intelligent being?
Never. I mean, I've never seen them actually alive, or I've seen them in a tank, but no, not really. They seem stupid. Or they might be smart. I mean, they got the choppers or their claws, so maybe a little.
Good for them. I don't like fish food. I think they should have more rights than women. They should get paid on the scale with men and then women underneath. Am I going to get in trouble for saying that?
I think it's a good thing. I feel sad that lobsters are cooked alive, especially when you see them. But yeah, I think it's good that they're enforcing a law.
When you're listening to an album, like a new album one you never heard before, do you tend to listen to it in sequence or you just chuck it on shuffle?
Shuffle.
So you don't think it's important the sequencing, the story?
No. Definitely not.
You don't consider it?
No.
Is there any album where you listen to it in sequence?
Bryson Tiller.
Not really.
No. Yeah. Bryson Tiller. Without a doubt.
Why Bryson Tiller?
Because he's sexy.
I think it's better like to start to listen from start because there should be like a story in an album. So like shuffle button. I don't know.
I agree with that on her. Like a lot of the like music that I listen to as well, I've listened to it as a cohesive project. I'm not about fast singles and hits for radio. I don't really listen to that. I always listen to it, and then I kind of make a judgment as well. Is this a good record or is this bad? I don't like judge it on singles because, to be honest, singles are usually the worst. So like I'm not gonna judge her album because like I don't know, I haven't heard it. I just heard the single. But for me, Adele, it just doesn't hit it.
No, I think people should listen to album if they want to listen to the whole album, but you know, you give them option, you know, if they want shuffle, you know, if I hear a band, you know, when I like a band, then I listen to the whole thing, you know.
Can you think of one album in particular that's got a nice story to it?
Yeah, Kate Bush, the Hounds of Love. So the second side, the other side, the Ninth Wave, I think it was called. So you listen to it and then it kind of makes a story. The second side, not the first one. The first one is more eclectic. And probably all of Genesis' earlier ones with Peter Gabriel, they were all concept albums.
Fantastic, we love Peter Gabriel.
What do you think the world needs coming into the new year as well?
Patience. I think that everyone's moving a bit too fast nowadays. I know there's a saying, you know, life is too short, but I think we just need to slow down a little bit now, you know? So yeah, patience is a good thing.
Minority, please stay together and support each other. We can make some change.
Yeah, fuck homophobia. And fuck racist. Fuck everyone like who speaks shit about someone. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Mind your fucking own business, guys.
Stop saying fucking. Have a nice day.
I feel like it's also like with the society and all that, and like the industry that I'm in, like it's okay to kind of be mean and bitchy to each other. Like that's just not cool anymore. Like we should talk more about how we feel. And it's gonna be so much easier. There wouldn't be no drama. There wouldn't be like if everybody just said how they feel. Like I think it would just help us in the long term. So like definitely honesty and like just dealing with the shit that we've been through and like 2 years in lockdown and all that. Like we had so much time to work on ourselves, to think about the world and like who we are and what we represent. So there's no fucking excuses anymore. Like 2022, make it happen. Okay, that was good.
One more question. More peace, more kindness, and love. Love, mate, love.
Less world hunger.
I would say the world needs a lot less divisiveness. That's what I'd go with. We got a lot of divisiveness going on.
Stay safe. Stay safe, yeah.
Keep your legs safe. Keep safe legs.
Have fun and fuck people. Octopus last matter.
More spontaneous people.
More
Spontaneity. Yeah.
Yo, so that was flipping brilliant. We got some really nice opinions. I think it's great hearing everyone's thoughts on Boris and Peppa Pig, and Everyone's really positive. Walking around, you know, people were willing to stop and talk, and it was great. So I just want to say that I think that what we need coming into 2022 is more love, unity, and toast. Because clearly we flipping need more toast out here. Let's give the people toast. That's all I gotta say.
Baba Bowie.
Did you fully have that whole piece of toast?
Hey everyone, welcome to Fresh Out the Toaster. I'm your boy Ruben, and this is...
I am Zoan. Yes, I'm Zoan. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I had to get that out of my system. Yes, I am Zoan. I am Zoan.
This is what's like with him every day. But yeah, we're a new podcast.
Yes,
main thing is toast. If you could go on a bit more about
Yes,
that,
so we are a new podcast. There's no other podcast doing it like us. We are called Fresh Out the Toaster, where we bring you the half-baked hot takes on cultural news, innit? Like cultural news, like what's popping nowadays. So basically, you can find us on Instagram, you can find us on YouTube, and you can find us on Twitch, where we will be live streaming and bringing you content, the freshest content, as well as one more time for the people. One more time,
we need a toast. You know why? Because we need to make the news more digestible for you, man.
Sick. Okay, calm. So basically, with this podcast, we are going to be talking about a wide variety of topics. But so far, for this episode specifically, here are the headlines.
First up, Black Friday comes back again in 2021. What are you thinking about that, bro?
Listen, fam, like we had a whole year of like just deadness, being locked up inside. So Black Friday coming back. If everyone's not excited, then really and truly, what are they doing? They're just sour with life. This is Black Friday. Talk to me. What are your plans for Black Friday?
I don't have any plans for Black Friday, man.
Okay, that is.
Look, I know. I'm about to come off as a softie right now, but I just have to say, like,
calm, go on, hit me.
Like a lot of these companies and organizations, shit like that, they're not great for the environment. A, it's all like the worker rights exploiting people. B, I mean, like I can't get by that. You know, I respect it. I respect also, like, you know, getting your own thing. But me personally, I don't co-sign.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, Black Friday, the way I see it is just cheaper products, no? Isn't that what Black Friday is about? Am I bugging?
I mean, that is what it's about on the surface, innit? But when you go back a little bit more...
See, maybe that's just me. I'm not someone that likes to dive into the depths of something, innit? So when I hear Black Friday, obviously you're going to need to educate me more about what's happening behind the scenes. But when it comes to Black Friday, I'm thinking like, yo... I'm gonna get all the money that I can. Okay, not all the money, that's a little bit too much, but I'm gonna get a nice amount of money, go online and see what I can get for Black Friday, because I'm trying to enjoy myself and abuse, because this is like an annual thing. It's only once a year. You feel me? But educate me, because I genuinely am curious, like, what is the backstory behind Black Friday?
Alright, so as Kayla, our wonderful producer, just put up right now, we have a summary right here. Black Friday originated in the US, falling on Friday after Thanksgiving. You know, I've always wanted to try Thanksgiving.
Me as well.
So it's always acted as an unofficial holiday. The custom grew momentum in the UK between 2010 and 2013. You know what? One time I walked into, I think it was a Kex or whatever, I can't remember.
Okay, yeah.
Wait,
CEX, the gaming shop?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I say Kex, it's not Kex.
Nah, okay, I say Kex. No, I say CEX. Or I say sex. Oh yeah, or you can say sex. But I say CEX.
Yeah. This is how I knew Black Friday was mad, because I was there. I saw this man punch an old woman. I was very confused. They were fighting over again.
Wait, we're not about to move past that as if that's like something normal. You saw a man bang an old woman in the head. And then what happened to her afterwards?
Fam, she fell in there. What's she gonna do? They were fighting over a game. I'm just there. Like,
wait. What game was it though?
I can't remember.
Because it has to be a worthy game. If you're willing to go to prison for sparking an old woman in the face, you have to be willing. The game must be serious.
I wish I could tell you. I actually.
Like, are we talking like GTA? Like, because when GTA first came out, that was crazy. Like,
that was like 2013.
I remember even participating. Well, obviously I couldn't, because I wasn't even 18. I'm not trying to incriminate myself, but my older brother was the one that got it for us, innit?
Yeah.
And I remember how long he was waiting outside, I believe, the Tesco close to where I lived, innit?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like a long ass line. But then even then, although like that was somewhat organized, because there weren't no stories of like people getting, like old women getting banged in the head. But I remember how long he had to wait to get it. So I need like some sort of relevance.
I
Like,
can't.
I need to put it into mind. Like, why is someone wanting to bang an old woman in
Look,
the
I
head?
was 10 at the time. I was just walking past with my mum because we went grocery shopping, innit? I turned over to my left because I like looking into the cake from
Yeah,
the window,
yeah.
innit? Window shopping.
So you wasn't even inside the shop?
I wasn't inside the shop. I was
Oh
passing
my
by.
gosh,
You know,
an
that's like
innocent-
in the shopping center.
Yeah.
So like we're just there walking. I see it. I'm confused. I look back to my mom like, did you just see that? She's like, see what? Like,
That is so
Like,
sad. I hope
that's-
she's okay now, though. Listen, if you're watching this right now, just know if I was there, I would have back beef. You know what I'm saying? No man would have put hands on you. I would have been there present. How old would I have been?
2013.
Oh, so I would have been 13. Okay, you know what? Maybe you would have been on your ones. But anyways, moving on swiftly.
Prayers
moving
up,
on
prayers up.
swiftly.
But that's kind of what Black Friday does to people. People just act mad. People
Now-
have no reason to act mad, but when they have a reason, they just go for it. You
Yeah,
know?
no, but that's what I'm saying. Low-key, because remember what do you remember that whole the whole riots from way back when I remember there was a picture that was circulating online of a guy who was participating and all he stole was basmati rice
from Tesco.
From Tesco, yes, from Tesco. So it's clear that whether it's Black Friday, whether like a shop's doing like a crazy like discount or whatnot, people lose all sense of humanity and morals, and they'll just go absolutely crazy. So is that what you mean in terms of like the backstory of Black Friday and what it can bring out in people?
I mean, backstory is all that is a massive. Like, I'm talking more to like what goes on behind the scenes in order to create that. Like, I think to create the cheapness of Black Friday.
Okay, cool.
And as well, like what you were saying, you know, like people just be acting mad.
Yeah,
and that's like, why am I gonna go with something that turns people into monsters? And I don't know if it's either a problem with us as people, or a problem with the concept of Black Friday as a whole. You know, can we not control ourselves, or is it just the concept itself that's something bad?
But another thing that's absolutely like beautiful about this is that we had our amazing peers, Gabriel and Alden. They went out to do the street interview. And when I tell you the street interview that they provided was A1 quality, A1 quality means beautiful. There's a magical definition of
That's
it
for the
right
old
now.
people who don't understand this.
But A1 quality, they actually interviewed the family, and I remember this because the mum. So I guess this is kind of like a generational thing that we can kind of like break into. Is that the mum, she was basically saying like she doesn't participate in Black Friday, but I low-key feel like she was capping because the children was like, "Mum, you was doing it last year," and then the mum was like on camera, she was like, "I'm not gonna talk about this." You like putting the stern thing.
You know, the girl got beat.
That's what. No, 100% she did. Yeah, 100% she did. But that's what I'm saying. So it's clear that because the son, he was like he wants to buy shoes. I believe the door. Basically, the whole family, they're on the whole Black Friday thing. But the mum, for whatever reason, no reason to lie to us. Like we're all human. Like nothing's wrong with shopping.
It.
That's
There's
what I'm
nothing
saying.
wrong with it.
That's what I'm saying.
We love
you. Yeah. So thanks to that interview, we're able to get like a whole insight of like the members of public as well, not just us, but like members of public and how they view Black Friday. And it's clear that Black Friday is obviously going to be like a big thing that's being brought back because everyone loves it and everyone wants to get cheaper food, not even just food, but cheaper products because the pockets are tight nowadays. Now, unless you're striving, but you know what I'm saying, like it's
I get that.
Yeah, indeed.
Then again, as well, I started feeling bad for like the poor Amazon workers. You know, like they're exploited.
Yeah,
you know, and like people like Jeff Bezos, their pockets are just getting bigger.
Yeah,
at this point, and like I don't want to be able to like support. Like for me personally, the way I think of it is like if I partake in Black Friday, it's like I'm supporting their exploitation. You
But
know?
then I understand what you're saying, but let me ask you a question, okay? Let's say, for example, you needed a new toaster.
Yeah.
Because you need to make fresh toast. Yeah. Let's say, for example, you needed a new toaster.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, it falls on Black Friday, okay? And then you can see like a very high quality toaster for a much cheaper price. Because it falls on Black Friday, are you then going to be like, you know what, I don't want it because you feel like you're going to be participating in this culture, or are you still going to get it because at the same time you know for a fact you're getting it at a discounted price, and then and then you're just going to enjoy it. Like,
I think it depends on like need versus want. You know, if I need a new toaster, that's fine. If I just want one for the bands, then that's when the issues come along. Because a lot of the time with Black Friday, people just say, "Oh shit, stuff is discounted. Let me just buy everything for like." Keep going. That's what that in that sense, that's something I wouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
If I actually genuinely need something, and it happens before on Black Friday, things are going to be cheaper because Lord knows these pockets ain't.
Nah, that's what I'm
They ain't
saying.
Jeff
That's
Bezos.
what I'm
They're
saying.
not Jeff Bezos
yet,
type.
not yet.
So
We're getting there.
one day. But
yeah. So
but yeah, no.
once again, listen, our research team are serious. Like they've
What
got
they're
like
saying.
extracts from articles and whatnot. So with this one, it says Amazon workers gear up to take on Amazon, holding strikes and protests across the world in response to Amazon's Black Friday event. They fight against poor workers' conditions, union busting, and Amazon's effects on the environment. What do you take from that?
That's exactly the reason why I don't be to partake
I was
in it.
just
you know?
about to say that is an exact like reflection on your own personal attitudes towards towards Black Friday as a whole as well. There's a quote saying, "The holiday season is a particularly brutal time to be an employee in the Amazon warehouse, but this year Black Friday will look more like a blackout in some of Amazon's facilities. Warehouse workers in more than 20 countries are planning to carry out strikes, protests and demonstrations on one of the biggest shopping days of the year in order to draw attention to Amazon's unfair treatment of workers." So you know what's mad? Just from that and speaking to you, my whole attitude toward Black Friday has changed, because remember, going into this whole conversation, I was like, listen, bro, like, cheap products X, Y, and Z.
And the thing, I don't blame you though.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because like it's a discount, you know.
Yeah.
Like times have been tough, and people want something.
Yeah.
But it's just like a matter of, do I need it?
Yeah. But to me, it's not even a matter of like, do I need it? It's a matter of now I'm understanding that when it comes to the conditions that the actual people in the warehouses of Amazon are being put under, that what's called opens up a whole new like mindset of how peak it is for them, and then how I'm just clicking one button, buying it, such an easy task, and then it's gonna come in a couple of days, but then they're being treated like absolute shit. So I guess Black Friday, there's pros and cons, but I can't lie to you, after this whole discussion, I'm feeling like there's more cons, because I just knew the surface, but now having a deeper understanding, it's a little bit like raw.
I think there's more cons depending on who you are.
Yeah.
As a buyer, there's nothing at all. Yeah. But for the environment, for the people around you, you know, that's where the problems start to lie.
Indeed.
You know, so like I think it's the moment people start thinking more about their environment and the people that they impact rather than themselves, that's when something like Black Friday would eventually start.
Yeah.
You know, but that's the thing. Like, it's not something as simple as that, because it's a cold world, you know.
Yeah.
And not everyone's going to be able to care for you, and sometimes you just want to be able to treat yourself, you know. You want to be able to buy something for your mum that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise, you know. So I can understand that, and I actually do genuinely, like, it's such a nuanced thing, you know? Like, it's black and white. Yes, I made that as a ironic pun.
No, but that was a sick pun. You know what's mad? Yeah, the way in which me personally, I've never been able to like think of puns, and if I ever do on the spot, it's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
But you being able to just talking so casually, not even putting any effort in, and then it just comes out. And then the way you delivered it so slyly as well. Oh my gosh!
Hey, that's not even me. Shout out my friend Ellie. You know exactly where I got my skills from.
Listen, Ellie, if you're putting him on, you need to bring the people. You need to put the people on. You can't just be blessing one person. Bless all of us with this knowledge and this skill. But listen, I'm gonna bring it to like a wider debate now. Okay, I want to ask you. So obviously you have your standpoints now that you've spoken strongly about.
Yeah.
But have you yourself, like, have you actually like purchased anything from an Amazon Black Friday event?
Never.
You've never done it?
Never done that.
Okay, cool. But obviously before, because I'm guessing you didn't always know about all of this, innit? So beforehand, what was your reason as to not participating into this culture?
Beforehand, it's just because, like, I mean, I didn't really have a card, didn't I? Like, I'm 18.
Fairs.
I'm 18. I got my actual debit card when I was 17. So like, it's not like it was something that's always on my mind, you know.
Yeah.
Even like going into shops as well, just like ever since that whole seeing the old woman getting punched, I was like, you know what, I don't that shit ain't funny, man. You foul for that.
Listen, please, wait. I'm not laughing at like, okay, I am, but I'm not at the same time. It's weird because I'm also laughing as to like how one event can turn someone into an animal.
Yeah.
That they will sucker punch an old woman. That's what I find so funny, because my brain genuinely can't understand it.
Yeah, over like a not even £50, £30 game or something like that, you know.
That's
But the thing is, that's what's crazy as well. People have done worse for less.
Yeah.
Remember the whole Popeyes chicken sandwich incident?
Yes.
People died.
Yes.
People actually died.
Nah, for real.
Over a chicken sandwich.
For real.
Oh, Kayla's got a word.
For real. Yes. Now listen to me. Take the mic. You don't. Okay, calm.
What's up, Kayla?
Nah, it can't translate. Nah, it can't translate into online because you're not speaking to anyone online. You feel me? You're genuinely just pointing and clicking.
Yeah.
If it's out of stock, then you just it's tight. You can possibly leave like a hate comment on the product, but other than that, you can't do anything. But in person, that's where like the animalistic behaviors can come out because you're in there in person interacting with people. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to spark an old woman, you can, but online you can't do that.
Yeah.
So the online space is a completely different. It's virtual, and it's digital. You can't reach your hand in, punch someone through the screen, and then pull it out. Like it's very much you're just using an interface.
Yeah, there's a lot of a detachment when it comes to like shopping online, you know. And in a sense, you know, it's so good for all the old ladies in the world because they're not going to be sparked anymore. But
yes.
Yeah, but then again, that does make stuff like Black Friday a lot easier now, you know, like because it's accessible.
Yeah,
like who isn't online in the modern day Western society?
That's what I'm saying. The online world has really like paved the way to making like reducing the amount of interactions that we have to do with like real life stuff.
Yeah,
that's why most of the people nowadays is online shopping. You can online food shopping. You have all of these like little small banks, like not banks, all of these small companies like delivering groceries and stuff to you.
Yeah,
everything is moving online. So this whole
and especially after the pandemic now, you know, like
exactly.
It's like it showed how convenient it was to go online in comparison to real life, and that's you can see that in like industry stuff, like, you know, like for example me, because like I'm kind of involved in film industry. Bare people just like be doing meetings over the Zoom instead of like taking a whole plane to go meet someone. You know, it's like convenience over having to do it in real life.
For real, like this pandemic, it wasn't just like a 2-month period. It was like a whole year, a whole year and a bit. So we had to adapt and think of new ways on how to make the online world even more accessible and actually like beneficial to us. So in terms of like actually having like the only time I can imagine like another like outburst like that is if you have a new shop that's opened up and then they're doing like an exclusive event, like a pop-up.
Yeah,
that's the only time I can imagine like this sort of thing happening. Or like, but then again I say that, but then when they're like upping the prices of like petrol, or like let's say for example they up the price on bread, all of these shops are going to be run out. Like people are going to be going crazy there as well. So I guess it does still happen in real life, but in terms of happening on life, to answer like Kayla's question, it can't really happen as much. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I get that.
I feel like I made sense, but I could have just been waffling, but I feel like I made sense.
I was seeing some sense there. So cool.
Good.
No waffles, all pancakes.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got the next topic. Adele cancels the shuffle button on Spotify. What are you thinking about that?
Imagine being that one person, that has that much of an impact that you can tell or you can make such a globally used app cancel one button or one feature. Imagine having that power. Take your time.
I buy a buttload of toast, I can't lie.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
If I had that much power.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, but it also like makes me question a bit more about how we consume media.
Okay.
Like getting rid of the shuffle button and swap, that's a lot bigger than people would actually deep, you know.
Yeah.
We got some summaries here from Kayla. Adele insists on the removal of the shuffle suggestion button present in Spotify when when an album is pulled up. Long-time users of Spotify have been asked for the change in the feature for years. I actually didn't even know that. Wow, that's crazy.
Neither did I. Neither did I.
Because I always like assume people just like to shuffle their music.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm more of a shuffle person anyway.
Yeah, I never understood as to why people would not want the shuffle feature. But yeah, because removing the shuffle feature, that means that what your music will just be playing in chronological order. What's the point in that? Because then you know what the whole point of shuffle is, to surprise you, is to make listening to your favorite songs fun, which is why it's boggling my brain, and I'm starting to get.
It's okay.
I need
have some toast. You're not you when you're hungry.
I needed to take a bite of Toka. I was starting to get stressed. Listen, music is fun to listen to. When you're walking to work, you plug in your headphones knowing that you're going to have a beautiful playlist playing. You feel me? So when you have this beautiful playlist playing, you know... Sorry, give me a sec. That piece of toast is actually very nice.
It's banging, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Alright, go on.
If you guys watch him, need some toast tips, ask us. Send us some comments in the description below, or in the comment section below, sorry, and we'll make a whole segment.
We'll try it. We'll try all your toast suggestions, man.
We'll make a whole segment dedicated to showing you how to make the best toast, as well as trying any booky flavors or combinations that you have. Because listen, we've come across some very very interesting people. You feel me? So
it's weird.
It was quite weird.
It was quite weird.
It was actually quite weird.
I mean,
sorry, I got distracted. But listen, when it comes to walking, and you're like listening to your music, you know all the songs that you really like, but the shuffle feature allows you to be surprised as to what favorite song you're going to be listening to.
Yeah.
You feel me? So getting rid of that whole element when listening to music, I can only imagine like Spotify's usage actually going down, because I feel like the shuffle feature, from I can remember, the shuffle feature is what made listening to music fun. You feel me? So
but then again, we have to wonder. It's like you have to think about music as an art form itself, right? Like, say for example, Kendrick Lamar, he busts out a new album. I'm not gonna press shuffle on that. I'm gonna listen to it in chronological order, because I understand it's an art piece. Same way with like how if I was to make a movie and I put it out there, it's like an art piece. This is like my passion project, right? People are watching it. I'm not gonna be happy if I find out they're gonna skip into certain parts, go into other parts. No, you have to consume it as a whole, innit? Like the way Adele put her song out is, from what I was reading, is like a really emotional piece. Like every track and every like order has significance, So it's less about having fun and entertaining yourself in that sense, but it's more so like consuming that art piece,
But unfortunately, with every album, and I know I'm not speaking on just behalf of myself, I can safely say that I'm speaking on like the majority of people in the world. When it comes to an album, not every single song is good. So imagine if without the shuffle feature of the album, you're listening to the songs in chronological order, but then you have one beautiful song, but then the 3 songs that come after that one just aren't it. But then you're forced to have to listen to them until you reach that one. Like given the example, like you can't click on it like manually, but let's say for example, like you had to sit through all of them, you're then going to have to sit through like 9 minutes of songs and lyrics that you don't really care for to get to the next one that you really like. You feel me? So I don't know, but so prior to this, I actually gave myself the challenge of actually like listening to music without the shuffle button, and I can safely, that's why I started getting so passionate in the beginning, because I can safely say like it's not a vibe. Listening to it in order, there's sometimes when you want to listen to like, let's say for example, like sad songs. If you want to listen to sad songs, and then tutus now you're getting like some Playboy Carti Sky, I don't know 10 bands for me. No, I don't know 10 bands for me. Like if you're getting that, but you're feeling like, you know what I'm saying, like you just want to like chill, listen to some sad songs to help soothe your soul. Like that's not a vibe, and it wasn't a vibe. And I can tell you, like, look into my eyeballs right now, I can tell you it was not a vibe. It was not a vibe. So yeah, but what about you though? Like, have you noticed any change?
I mean, look, me personally, I'd be hitting the shuffle button like crazy.
That's what I'm saying,
because I enjoy my music like that. But if it's like, I can understand though, like the reasoning why, you know, because like I said, if Kendrick puts something out, I'm just listening to it fully like that, straight up. I'm a like, I'm a consumer as an art piece first, try to get my reasoning from it, and then I'm hitting shuffle. Yeah. Because I know my favorite songs and everything. You know, like I'm not but yeah, no, but say for example if it's I don't know, Migos. I'm not listening to that shit in order. I'm sorry. I'm shuffle immediately because I know what I'm listening to. If I want to listen to bangers, I'm gonna listen to bangers with a shuffle on. Yeah. If I'm listening to an art piece in the form of music, then
okay, wait. So you raised a very good point, yeah. So you know when you said like you're not listening to the Migos like in chronological order, and like you're gonna put that shit on shuffle, okay? Mm-hmm. Do you think that loss of an album sequencing harms an artist's ability to tell a story? Like let's say for example, because let's be honest, they ain't really telling like a story about their life.
I mean, they're telling a story about strippers.
That's what I'm saying. They're just talking about fucking bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Like drugs
all of that
and shit like that.
So, but let's say for example, they were to make like an album, okay, where they're like trying to tell like a story. Like let's say for example, the first one is them talking about their early life to like the last song in their album talking about where they are now and how they made it here.
Yeah.
Would you feel like the loss of the album sequencing harms an artist's ability to tell a story?
Yes, it definitely does in that sense, you know.
Yeah.
You know, because then at that point you're not really consuming it as like a story.
Yeah.
You're more so consuming it as like your purpose of your own entertainment, you know.
Yeah.
Because like as well, I'm not really that person that's gonna be listening to a song for its lyrics. You know, I'm more so feel like listening to a song for the vibe that I get from it.
Yeah.
Because like once I start listening, boom, I'm lost in the trance already.
Exactly.
You know, I'm lost in that. But then again, like, it can also be used to people's advantage because like Kendrick Lamar, when he dropped Damn, I'm talking a lot about Kendrick. I love Kendrick.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No, listen, talk about Kendrick. Listen, if you like Kendrick, talk about Kendrick as much as you like, because Kendrick is a banging artist.
He is.
He is a banging artist.
When he dropped Damn,
the
thing is, there's an order to Damn.
Quick question: what's your favorite song from the album? 5, 4, 3.
Feel goes hard on a rainy day, clouds. Yeah. Bust feel out.
See, I just had to test your authenticity as to if you are genuinely a Kendrick fan. Because if you failed to name your favorite song from the whole album, I would have called you a fraud. I would have called you a fraud straight up.
I would have taken that.
Yeah. No, but you did. But you don't have to take it. No, you're a genuine Kendrick fan. You gave it to me in 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
And that's because I was flipping through all the songs.
Exactly.
But yeah, with Kendrick Damn. It wasn't. There was an order to it, but it wasn't in chronological order.
Yeah,
you actually had to hit. Some people actually hit shuffle in order to find out there's an order you should be listening to the songs because there's a story being told. But it's a non-linear order. You know? Like that type of stuff where as an artist you sort of play around with the whole like the way people are going to be consuming media now because you know everything has a shuffle button nowadays. Apart from Adele's thing, which I definitely respect. You know, I understand where she's coming from. But like it's always like it leads into that more so how creative it is to be able to do that.
I just thought of something so mind breaking. It's going to blow your mind. I don't even think. Listen, Ruben, Kayla, you guys are in the room, so I need you to like brace yourselves because what I'm about to say is absolutely going to break your heads. Okay. When it comes to me, I'm broke. So I don't have Spotify Premium, okay? So the mere fact that I only have 6 skips an hour, okay, that means that every single skip I make is worthy. Like, I don't have the time and the capacity to like only skip. I don't have unlimited skips. I only have 6. So I have to make them each count. If I know for a fact that the songs are going in the exact order, and then there's going to be one song that I've remembered from my playlist that's going to be coming like right afterwards. I can't because I don't have shuffle. I'm not going to be expecting something new. I'm going to know what I'm going to think, and then I'm gonna have to skip through it. And then when I get my 6 skips, I'm gonna close the whole app because I'm not listening to some dead songs on my way to work. So that's what I'm saying. So I get what she's doing in terms of like cancelling it because she wants to like get people to listen to her albums from 1 to A to Z. Yeah, I understand that. But what you need to also do is take into consideration the people like me who don't have Spotify Premium. Spotify, if you're watching this, you can sponsor our podcast. I don't know what came with me just then, but a little bit of cough, promotion as well. But for people like me who don't have Spotify Premium, it's not a beneficial thing. Like it's quite restricting and quite unfair, I would say. But that's just my 2 cents of it. It just came into my head, so I just thought this. But
you got the toast now. That was a reference to Juice. If anyone, please like comment down below. Juice is an amazing movie, but that right there
Yeah.
That's a fucked up piece of toast.
Nah, that's
but
what
also
I'm saying,
that
that
right
tastes
there
wrong.
as well is. I actually didn't even think of it like that.
That's
man.
what I'm saying,
that
man.
Nah, that makes a lot of sense like that.
That's what I'm
'cause
saying.
Me, like, thankfully, mom like pays for Tidal.
Yeah.
We use Tidal. Mom
Yeah.
pays for Tidal, so like I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But it's true. It's not really like taking in consideration
The
how other
different users of the thing of the app, like, and it's only now through this conversation that I've actually deeped that, like, Adele can do it because she's fucking Adele. You feel me? She's Adele. So Spotify Premium, that's nothing, but that's the equivalent to like a 10p pack of Haribo's to her. That's nothing. But to me, how much is it a month? How much is it a month?
$10.99, I think.
10
I'm probably
impossible. Okay,
I'm
but
most likely wrong,
let's say
but
for example, it is like, let's say £5 to £10 a month. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that £5 to £10 a month is not like I need to eat lunch. You feel me? I need to eat lunch for work.
Yeah.
I can't be distributing that to some streaming website. So I understand what Adele is trying to do because of her new album and whatnot, but come on, man.
That's true. Come on, man. Oh, Kayla's got something.
Yeah.
Fam, I don't even use Spotify. I use Tidal, man. Shout out Tidal. Shout out Jay-Z. Please sponsor us.
But yeah. So in terms of wait. So I'm just gonna quickly read her response here.
Let's see this.
So what she said is basically, this was the only request I had in our ever-changing industry. We don't create albums with so much care and thought into our tracks for no reason. Our art tells a story, and our story should be listened to as we intended. Thank you, Spotify, for listening. So really and truly, just to clarify, is it to do with specific albums that they're getting rid of the shuffle feature, or is it to do with the whole app as a whole?
Everything. That's some bullshit. Nah, that's actually some bullshit. I'm sorry. Look.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. You are a pagan who's trying to take shuffle away from me. I think you don't understand my pain. Sorry, I just had to remix it for the one time. You know what? Hey, listen, I'm about to leave the whole interview. Like, let's not even interview the whole podcast. Cause listen, on the level,
look, that's actually some fucked up shit.
It is.
Come on,
it is.
Got me about to set fire to the rain.
Yeah.
Oh!
Set fire to the rain. That was so. That was good. That was
That
good.
just came to me. Yo.
That was good. Even Kayla's applauding. Like, that was good.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So listen, Adele, yeah, I understand what you're doing, but you're not thinking about the big picture. You're not thinking about everyone that's included. So I understand what you're trying to do, because you want what's called the user to like listen to your music as intended, as you said, that as you intended, but you need to look at the bigger picture and understand that not everyone has. It's not in everyone's interest, and low-key, that's a shame on Spotify for only caring about like a huge artist such as Adele, only caring about her, acting on what she requested, and then completely disregarding the however billions of people are actually using Spotify.
Yeah, honestly,
you feel
like
me?
it reminds me of this English term.
Yeah.
Death of the author, right?
Okay.
So like once you put your work out there, that's it. You can't change shit about it, because whoever's gonna read it is gonna interpret it their own way.
Yeah.
You know. That's exactly what happens with any form of media.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to. I get it. It's a very personal project. But you have to understand as well. People are gonna do their own thing regardless. You know, you just have to respect that. There are gonna be some people who listen to your whole thing in order and respect that. Some people are just gonna want to be able to shuffle it. You have to respect that too, because hey, you're putting something out there into the world. You have no control over it at that point.
Facts.
You know, you create an art piece, allow people to enjoy it, but in whatever way they please, in whatever
That's
way
what
they
I'm
choose. But in order to
saying.
change it for the whole thing, I thought it was just for her album only. But the whole of Spotify.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
just
No, they
alienating
done.
an
They
entire, but, like,
they
thing,
played
audience right
themselves.
there. Nah.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not so much. I understand what Adele's doing this. So I understand her point. But Spotify, you man need to pattern up, because how you're letting one artist influence your whole app is poor. That is poor management, and that is poor customer relations, because you'll take one person out of millions, you're catering to their needs and their one tweet. So what, it takes one tweet for you to listen to them.
Cool. No, look,
Cool.
Adele.
Cool.
I respect you. I know you're not listening.
And
to
your
this.
music is beautiful, and I
respect
understand.
you. You're from Tottenham. I'm from Edmonton. We're not too far away. We both know Chick King. Like we both know the Tottenham Stadium. But I beg, please, just this ain't right, man.
Nah, for
people
real.
have to be able to enjoy like art in whatever way they choose. Yes, as an artist, that is kind of painful, but you have to be able to let it go, because at that point when you put it out, you're already facing the idea that this could either go really well or really badly. You're opening yourself up to criticism or praise. You have to be able to open yourself up to the fact as well that people are going to do whatever they want with your art.
Indeed.
That's the sad fact of it. So in order to change it, like to change our whole system of how we listen to music and consume media, just to fit yourself, I don't co-sign on that.
No, it is a little bit selfish, but at the same time, she is an artist, so obviously she's doing what's in her own best interest. But
her own.
So
best interest,
that's
though.
what.
It's
Yeah,
not in
for
anyone
real.
else's, is it?
For real. So sometimes,
Because
you do have to take a step
someone
back.
like Drake, when he dropped, is it CLB? I can't say the whole thing. Certified Lover Boy. When he dropped that was like a massive track. And it's like it's built to be made into like smaller playlists. Like you shuffle throughout it, find stuff. That's what like a lot of these massive albums are, when they're not art pieces per se. There's more so like putting out all their best music, and you like as a consumer, you choose what you want. That's ruining it for them as well. Not everyone's like, sadly, not everyone is an artist when it comes to making music. But you can't just like take away that choice for everyone else. Alright, so we got up some crumbs right now. Let's see what the crumbs are, Kayla. Boris Johnson thinks Peppa Pig is what the fuck?
What does that even mean? And why does he like?
We have to watch.
Why does he
something.
like pigs? Like we can't move. Boy, listen, I can't lie to you. Yeah? Even if his name and Peppa Pigs were just the only things in the sense, like Boris Johnson, Peppa Pig, that is mad. What does that even like? Why is Boris Johnson, this guy, being associated with Peppa Pig?
I mean, I know he wanted to put more police officers in form, but we don't need to care about him and Peppa Pig.
Nah, for real.
That was low.
But calm, listen, right now we're gonna react to Bob.
Let's see this.
Yeah, we're reacting to something right now.
So
Boris
with
Johnson
safer
uses
streets,
speech notes, talks to Peppa Pig
with
instead.
great local schools, with fantastic broadband.
That's what I'm saying.
This man hasn't touched a barber in ages.
So he's lost his notes, and it's not making sense.
Forgive me.
We've all been there though.
Forgive me. People will have the confidence to stay nearer the place they grew up, to start business. And Tony, yesterday I went, as we all must, to Peppa Pig World.
Why is he in Peppa
I don't know if
Pig
you've been
World?
to Peppa Pig World.
A grown
Hands up
man.
anyone who's been to Peppa Pig World. Not enough.
Not enough.
It's fantastic. I was a bit hazy what I would find at Peppa Pig World, but I loved it. And Peppa Pig World is very much my kind of place. It has very safe streets, discipline in schools, heavy emphasis on new mass transit systems, I notice, even if they're a bit stereotypical about Daddy Pig. But the real lesson for me going to Peppa Pig World, and I'm surprised you haven't been there, was about the power of UK creativity. Who would have believed, Tony, that a pig that looks like a hairdryer, or possibly a sort of Picasso-like hairdryer, a pig that was rejected by the BBC, would now be exported to 180 countries with theme parks both in America and in China, as well as in the New Forest, and a business that's worth at least £6 billion to this country. £6 billion and counting. Now, I think that is pure genius, don't you, Peppa Pig? And no government in the world, no Whitehall civil servant would conceivably have come up with Peppa. So my final message to you, as we stand on the brink of this green industrial revolution, and we prepare to use our new regulatory freedoms in what I believe will be a very strong post-COVID rebound. We are blessed. We are blessed not just with capital markets and the world's best universities and incredible pools of liquidity in London, and all the right time zone and the right language and opportunity across the whole country. We're also blessed with the amazing inventive power and range of British business.
Is this your king? You man voted for him. Why? Why? Why?
No, I'm so bad.
You man voted for him. What does this mean?
I'm so lost.
What does this actually mean?
I don't understand what Peppa Pig had to do with his speech.
I get fumbling while you're giving a speech, but
that's what I'm saying. Of all the things you can talk to as what's he, Prime Minister? Is that what he is?
He's Prime Minister.
So what? As a Prime Minister, your
is this
first
all they have
call
to
of
say?
action is Peppa Pig, talking about the schools and transit and all of that.
This is the man people voted for.
A joke man topic for the coming from a top joke man. Like it doesn't make make sense.
Like with everything going on in the world right now, like for example, climate change, racism. Just like two big topics that you could be making a difference about. But Peppa Pig.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Look, I get it. People have to live. You can talk about whatever. Peppa fucking Pig. As a prime minister, that's what you're on about.
Listen,
that's embarrassing. I'm sorry. He's reflective of us as a nation. We voted for this guy.
For real. Like, I didn't. I
can't vote right now. But even so, I wouldn't be voting.
Exactly.
But regardless, we voted as a country for this man right here, and he will probably get another. You'll probably be voted in again.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because you know what? At the end of the day, you can never really understand who people are going to be voting for, because we're all like stuck in our own little echo chambers, and that's because of like internet, also as well where we live. Like for example, London as a metropolitan city, we're always voting for something like Labour. But if you go up north, you know who they're going to be voting for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need to specify that.
So it's so crazy to me to think that this is the guy who's in power.
He also called the New Forest theme park My Kind of Place, where family said his bodyguards queued up for Boris, Carrie and Wilf, but the PM did pay for his family's £85 ticket after a series of controversial freebie holidays this year. So what, the ticket is £85?
Yeah.
Listen, you got me fucked
Also,
up.
let's not as well the freebie holidays. This is what he's using taxpayer money for.
To go on holiday and just have fun, state cruising.
People are broke. People are going hungry, and he's using actual taxpayer money to go.
Do you know what I found the maddest thing? He spoke about Peppa Pig and disrespected her, saying that she looks like a hairdryer, but his hair looks like a mop. So really and truly,
man's never touched a hairdryer.
Where do we go from there? You can't be sending for a cartoon pig
who's 9 or something. I don't know her age.
Listen, I don't even know how to describe him. There's a video of him rugby tackling a whole kid. So remember when we were talking about a man, what's it called, on Black Friday, in the heat of the moment, he sparked an old woman.
Yeah.
For fun on TV, this guy goes around rugby tackling kids. And he has the I don't even want to talk about. Listen, when it comes to crumbs, crumbs is where we start talking about hot topics here and there, like briefly in it. But this isn't even a crumb. I would even dust off the table. It wouldn't even be on the table.
You know what?
Oh my god!
Crumbs off. That was a massive crumb, and I had to blow that off. Kayla, next, please.
That's what I'm
please.
saying. Boris joke, man. Boris joke, man. Yes.
Like
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Heavy.
Thank you very much. My guy.
Would you agree that Peppa Pig was still in Peppa Pig? Okay. Would you agree that Peppa Pig world really does embody the power of creativity? You know what?
How can the UK be based on a Peppa Pig? Like, how does that make sense?
I'm not really surprised, to be honest.
Why? Because we have nothing. We don't really have anything to offer.
No, we actually don't really have much to offer, because a lot of UK talent, they end up moving to America because that's where the money is in it.
That is
so
very true.
That's like the best of the best of us.
Yeah.
So when that happens, what are you left with? Not the best. I'm not trying to disrespect Peppa Pig.
I never watched it.
My little brother loves Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
My little brother and sisters love it.
Yeah.
So I grew up around seeing that and kind of like trying to find humor in that, you know. And the thing is, it's like one of the most popular things in the UK, you know. It's unironically up there with James Bond, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Classic. See that?
Like classics, but like these are like global things that everyone knows about.
Yeah.
And Peppa Pig is one of those things that everyone knows about. So like,
true.
I guess
that is a little bit mad. I can't lie to you. Just
like,
thinking about that and the fact that, as you said, like low key Peppa Pig is like it does embody the UK scene. Like the UK scene's creativity is a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Like we're relying on this quote unquote hairdryer based pig. It doesn't make sense. So like personally, you said that you watched it because your little brother watches in it. Do you like Peppa Pig?
She's actually kind of a dickhead. I can't even lie to you.
So
she's actually so. You know what? I get annoyed every time I think of her and her relationship with Daddy Pig. She's just body shaming. You know
what? She body shames.
She body shames her own dad.
See, look,
oh, you're too fat. That's come on.
That's not a vibe.
Probably goes to bed and cries himself to sleep or something.
After seeing that video of like Boris Johnson talking about Peppa Pig, did that make you like it more?
No.
Cool.
It just made me more ashamed of this country the whole thing for him. You know? Like, I'm sorry, that's actually ridiculous.
True. I can't lie to you. I was so confused watching that whole video. I was so lost. Like I didn't understand like what was happening. Why he talking about Peppa Pig? But maybe that's just me not understanding as to like the point he was trying to make. If there was a point, feel free to like educate me in the comments. Like if you do feel like there was a point. But me personally, I genuinely just couldn't. I couldn't see what he was trying to do.
Yeah, he was fumbling.
Yeah.
But yeah, another crumb we got. Brit Awards goes gender neutral.
I don't actually know anything about this.
Yeah, I think it's something about to do with how they're getting rid of categories like male and female. It's just all together.
Okay.
So, let's see. New for Brits 2022 Artist of the Year and International Artist of the Year. Celebrating artists solely for their music, the Brits have committed to making the show more inclusive. Okay. If you could go next. So yeah, it's removing separate male and female prizes for Best Solo and Best International Act. I don't know how I feel about that.
I can't lie to you. Me personally, I don't see a problem with it. And if anything, I would feel like it's more empowering to be labeled like the best female of the year or the best male of the year, because I understand what they're trying to do with like making it like gender neutral.
Yeah.
But I believe like having the two, because you're having the two categories. I understand what they are trying to do, but me personally, maybe like, I don't know. This is just my personal opinion. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't really see anything wrong with it. I don't really see anything wrong with it. Because at the end of the day, like you're presenting an award to someone who so happens to be that gender. So I don't know, man.
I don't know, because like, for me it's like it's the whole thing of what if the other gender gets overshadowed, you know? That could lead into,
but I don't
say,
feel like
say for example, like there's not enough women in the award or not enough men, like it's like it becomes disproportionate, you know? Like say for example, like, you know, with the rap game, there's not as many female rappers as men. Same with R&B, there's not as many male R&B singers as there are female, you know? So it's like when they start getting mixed together, it's like
that's when they want to make it.
It's so easy to like for talent to get ignored.
Yeah.
And even then, like less people are going to be winning at that point, innit?
Yeah.
Because there's like male and female, you know, there's a woman who can get nominated, there's a man who can get nominated. All these people, like it's like that separation allows for more people to get recognition, you know.
Yeah.
And that's like a good thing about award shows, because like say if like you're a casual, you just watch it, you hear a tune and you're like, yo, that actually sounds fire. Even if the person didn't win, you're gonna check out their stuff more often.
Yeah.
You know, that's like something kind of great. But when it becomes this thing where you're overshadowed and there's like, say all the people that get nominated are male.
Yeah.
What then?
Nah, true.
You know, you're cancelling out all that female talent.
Yeah.
You know, or vice versa. You know.
Yeah.
So I think I can see what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
But I think they messed up with that. Oh, we got some more news. The 2020 ceremony was criticized for only featuring one British woman across the mixed categories of British album, group, song, and new art. See, that's exactly
the problem
what
that you're talking about.
Yeah. So yeah, presumably mindful that a reduction in gender categories would lead to fewer women winning awards or being nominated, organizers have introduced a number of new mixed categories. There will be 4 new genre awards voted by 100% by the public. Yeah. So alternative / rock act, pop / R&B, hip hop / grime / rap. Wow, that's that I don't mess with that.
Yeah,
you're completely like by mixing them together. These are, for example,
are they sponsored by MasterCard? That is the MasterCard logo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, like I could say that grime and rap, like hip hop, you know, there's
That's what I'm saying.
Like they're different. There's subgenres, you know.
Yeah, it's such a hard
so
thing
like
to try and
when you mix them all up into one thing,
you can't.
It's so like it's so easy to lump everything together when
and then artists can get lost in that because now it's a massive sea of these mixed genres
exactly
competing into this one category, hip hop, grime and rap. All of these artists being confined into just this one clump of
exactly.
It's not the one.
I'm not gonna like say for example I'm listening to V9. I'm not gonna say that's the exact same as Kojo Funds.
Yeah.
You know, 2 very different sounds.
Yeah.
So to say that grime and rap are the same thing, like to lump them all into the same category, like it's just you're overshadowing. You know, you're overshadowing like talent. You're overshadowing like the genre. So it's so easy for like to just be a whole thing, full of grime artists or full of rap artists, and you don't know who you're voting for, or like you don't know who else is on there. You know,
when it comes to this year, I really feel like, especially because it's the Brit Awards, isn't it? When it comes to such a big, grand event, you shouldn't rush trying to come up with a solution. You have the time, you have the money, you have everything you need that allows you to genuinely put the best strategists and all of that shit onto a project on how to like actually come up with a new but beneficial method in terms of distributing or getting bringing more women into the scene or like allowing, basically giving opportunities and shit. You have the facilities to do all of that stuff, but instead you want to rush it and come up with four genres, which is basically like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 categories clumped into 4. Nah, it's not. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, like it really doesn't make sense, man.
Ironically, you know, by being inclusive, they're being very exclusive to the artists.
That was poetic.
Thank you.
That almost brought a tear to my eye.
I should have. I failed if I didn't.
No, trust me, my eye was watering, but I had to hold it together because
it's such a messed up thing.
Nah, it is.
Because then like you just don't get recognized. I mean, Kayla, if you could go to the next slide, I think there was a tweet by Mahalia. I hope I'm pronouncing it.
Listen.
I love her music.
That's what I'm saying.
You know? She said putting pop and R&B in the same category is nuts to me, and proves that the powers that be once again just don't get it.
That's what.
Yeah, it's true. They don't. You know,
they do.
More time they're old people who like trying to be hip.
Yeah,
and they're just so out of
they
touch.
Don't understand
they're all
the
one
scene.
thing.
They don't understand the scene, so their opinions and the way in which they construct things don't align with the actual needs of artists and like the people. Like it doesn't make sense. But sorry to continue.
No, that's exactly what I was trying to say.
Yeah,
like there's so many shades to this, but they're just seeing like one massive color.
Indeed,
you know?
Indeed.
And more time. We know that color is. Oh damn! We getting news that we're gonna have to wrap up in a bit. Oh, that's a shame. More time as well. That color that they just see is black.
Yeah,
black music, black type. So it's all the same.
Yeah,
but they disregard the fact that there's more shades to it. There's more shades to like the whole, like genres and different styles and types. You know, man, because like most of the time, you know, with these things, people making the decisions are old white people.
Yeah,
you know, no hate to old white people. I love old white people. You guys are great. It's a very
it's just the people in power, unfortunately. It's just the people in power. They're not involved in the culture, so they have their own mindset, their own warped mindsets on how things should be run.
All they see is bags of money, instead of the actual art.
Exactly. even though they have more than enough. But listen, you can never have more than enough money, apparently, innit?
Yeah.
But listen, okay, the next topic that we're going to be talking about
Right.
is the ban of cooking lobsters, octopuses, and crabs alive. Really and truly, this whole time I thought they were always dead. I thought they were always dead. Every time I've seen like, what's called, or someone's prepared it, they've always been dead. Like, especially like, I'm very surprised to see that lobsters and all of that stuff are being cooked alive.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you, that's very, it's sadistic, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Like,
it doesn't sit right with me.
Do you get pleasure from watching a crab like?
Nah, because it's all like
in a pot.
you hear the sounds of like the hissing. It sounds like they're screaming. I mean, I think it's been proven that they weren't. They still feel the pain as well, which is like really, really fucked up.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
So
like,
what?
like octopi as well. Like, there's octopus or octopi?
Octopus. I don't know the plural. Is it octopi or octopuses?
But no, like,
octopi sound. Listen, Kayla, don't laugh at me. Yeah, don't embarrass me behind the scene. But
yeah, because like I think it's octopi. Yeah, they have like brains in each of their tentacles.
Oh, mad.
Yeah, so like they feel that pain. You know? They properly feel that pain.
Wow. But yeah, no, listen, obviously we're not alone in this, because what, we have some tweets saying this. It's a fucked up world we live in when they'll ban cooking lobster because they feel pain, but murdering a child in the womb is fine and dandy.
Oh, that's dark.
I can't lie to you, that was a very bold statement to make in a tweet. But that's, we have to thank the free use of social media for that one. But really and truly, like, that's a very controversial topic that I'm a little bit like, I'm starting to shake. I don't really want to step into that one.
First episode, can we really talk about abortion?
I didn't even hear that word come out.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Sorry, guys.
I will never be there, because as men, it's not our place to even have a say or even discuss that whole topic. You feel me? So
it's just not right.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on that.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, the case is often made that it's safer to eat them after they've been boiled live, because it reduces more than anything other methods of cooking any bacteria commonly found in them. I'm not for live boiling, but it's interesting that they might contain such much harmful bacteria. You see, that's the thing. Why did they have to be live? Can't you just like at least kill them like
prior? That's what I'm saying.
You know,
Kill them
make
and
it
then
quick
clean
and
them.
quick and painless, rather than actually boiling something on live. That's like that's very fucked up to me.
Like what would you go? It's like, what would you, if in a alternate universe, would you be okay with seeing chickens just running around outside your yard? You're like, you know what, I'm feeling chicken today. You go outside, grab its head, slap it into a pot and boil it. Would that be okay with you?
Of course not.
That's what I'm saying.
But
So
that's the thing. I feel like we can say that as well, because we're not really in that environment to be cooking and killing our own food like that.
Yeah,
you know. And so maybe I'm coming like, maybe like from my perspective as someone who's never had to like cook a lobster before, that I can say that's fucked up. And like me, I don't eat lobster because like, first, this is really embarrassing, but I find it difficult
to do all of that stuff.
People be gassing up lobster. I can't even open up the thing, so I don't even know what it tastes like. But it's just, maybe maybe like, because from my position, I don't know enough about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, just like, it sounds like torture to me.
With this one, I'm excited to see where they like what actually happens and like how it progresses. So without a doubt, guys, like this is something that we're probably going to like introduce in future episodes of the podcast.
Definitely.
But as of right now, obviously there's like I don't think it's certain. I feel like it's just being like said right now. You feel me? So we'll see what happens, and then as it's happening, as we're being updated in terms of like this whole ban and whatnot, we'll definitely have a lot more to talk about and actually have a lot more to go on based not just based off opinions of the public that they've sent in through tweets and all of that stuff. We actually have like more information to actually have like a full-blown conversation. So right now, I guess all we can really do is just discuss it. You feel me? Discuss our own personal opinions and all of that stuff. But yeah, man. Yes.
Anyways, it's looking like it's about that time for us to wrap up, guys.
Yes, it is. Ruben. And this has been Zoe. And listen, guys, thank you so much for watching the first episode of Fresh Out the Toaster. I have been, listen, the outro, I didn't like it. So I'm going to do it again. Listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another... Guys, thank you so much for listening to our first ever episode of Fresh Out the Toaster. I have been your host, Zoan.
And I have been Ruben.
So woo! But yes, make sure to follow us on all social media accounts, okay? Follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, follow us at Twitter. Make sure to comment and DM us all of your ideas based on the things that we've discussed. Once again, I want to give a huge shout out to the team that actually helped make this whole podcast possible. So we have Kayla, we have Uran, we have Aaron, we have Phoebe, and then we have the two other hosts of the other segment, the street interview segments, Gabriel and Alden, and they are absolutely amazing. Everyone's doing bits. And listen, guys, this is the first episode, but this is the first of many, so make sure to stay tuned, grab some toast, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Don't let it get this burnt.
Nah, for real, don't. Oh, and also
Baba Booey.